Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be the reassembly of the ZR600 project, and hopefully it should be the last video for a while. I did want to show you this. I had the secondary pressed off the Jackshaft at a local machine shop. They used a huge press, and if anyone did guess, the correct answer was around 25 tons of force were required to push this off, which is just absolute insanity. I'm hoping to put this whole thing together tonight because there is a snowstorm happening tonight, so tomorrow should be a test and tune. We will see. So let's do it. That took forever, but it's been about an hour. I got this slotted, and then I used an air hammer to just jam it in there because it was almost fitting. Now we're gonna wipe it out and put everything back together. All right, so here's the Jackshaft. Here's the clutch, and if you remember right, we were trying to get these two sheaves closer together, so there should be some shims in here. Right now you can see there's a little bit of a gap in the bottom there, and we want to get these a little closer together. Okay, looks like I have 3 shims to play with. Let's try 2, see what happens here. So with one shim removed, and these as tight together as possible, it's still going deep. So let's just take them all out for a second, just to see what we see. Let's try taking all the shims out, just to see what happens. And if I need to put them back in, I should be able to remove this now that this has been popped off. Scuff up the surfaces with a Scotch-Brite pad. Alright, not building a church or a tavern, so should be good. Alright, I did this off camera, put this guy on 2 blocks of wood on the ground and then pressed down while my girlfriend put on these nuts right here. These are the nuts from the Porsche project that I had replated. So these are vintage German Porsche 911 valve cover nuts. So cool, huh? Now we have the Jackshaft. This is the bearing retention plate. A spacer, I think there were originally 2. I hope that's not a big deal. And we have the locking collar along with this bearing. Not going to make any dick jokes. This is an all balls racing kit, 141008. It is not right at all. Fuck. Stock bearing is 22-ish. The new one is 25. So, yeah, this isn't right at all. Well, I mean, this bearing's still good. That's super annoying. Here's the brake rotor key. Maybe just jam it in there, orient the rotor, and hope for the best. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I can see the brake rotor. You probably can't see it in this video, but I'm going to go line up the brake rotor so that it's lined up with this key on the Jackshaft, and then I'm going to try to shove it right through there. Then this spring goes back over here. Tighten it down with this guy. So the goal is to leave a gap between this pad and the engine about the width of a credit card. I'm just gonna eyeball it because whatever. Put some silicone on these guys. Threw some more silicone on this guy. Okay, wow, that was a lot of work. I put the belt on here, the carbs are synced, ready to go. The exhaust is all back together with some new sealant and new gaskets. Now I think the big thing to do is you can see that since I took a shim out of the secondary, the belt is sitting more proud. It's not down into the clutch. I haven't ran this yet, so we'll see where it winds up. But one thing I am curious about right now is the belt deflection. So if you remember before, it was over 1.5 inches and it needs to be more like 1.25 inches. Let's see where it's at. I do have a gap still here in this snubber. So I think it's just gonna be what it is for now. The trail's open, so I'll be able to test and tune this thing pretty soon here. Let's measure the belt deflection quick. It's not really an ideal straight edge, but whatever. Looks to be 1.25 inches, right on the money. So removing the shim on this secondary did help close these sheaves together and reduce some of this belt deflection, which should help with accelerating. Also, the engine not rocking backward a pretty significant amount will also help the launch. So pretty excited to see how this thing works. Honestly thinking about going for a rip right now, but it's dark and cold out, so I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow at lunch.